Hey family, how's it going? This is your girl Marissa, and this is my third day doing the 10-day Green Smoothie Cleanse from JJ Smith. And I just briefly wanted to come on and show you some of the things that I bought today. Now, in her book, she didn't put two of these items in there until after she wrote the book. Then she added two other items to the snacks that you can have. One of the snacks you can have is this organic protein bar, and it's called Square Organics. I saw it on Facebook and I thought it would be a little bit thicker and a little bit bigger. Not so much bigger as I think thicker. It isn't. It's kind of like a thin type of bar, but it is very filling. Today when I had to go out, I didn't bring any juice or any water or any type of snacks with me. I just went to Whole Foods, and when I was there, I started to feel hungry a little bit. So I did have one of the bars, and I had this one. I had the cherry coconut, which was okay. I was thinking for some reason that they were granola bars, but they're not granola bars. They're like little chocolate bars, but they're healthy. And they all have this chocolate coat over it, which tastes more like dark chocolate than milk chocolate. Another thing is once you bite into it, then that's when you taste the cherry and the coconut. It wasn't that bad. I'm not a dark chocolate type of fan, but the cherry and the coconut made up for it because it really brought out the taste of the dark chocolate. You could taste the cherry, and then when I read, I didn't know it had coconut in it, and then when I read it, then I was eating it and I was like, oh yeah, you could taste the coconut too. So it's not bad. It's doable. It's not like your favorite candy bar, but it's something that you can have. This one is the coconut one, and it's also dipped in the chocolate coated. It's also not dipped in, it also has chocolate coat over it, and then it has the coconut. This one is the almond spice. This might be interesting because this is usually up my alley. I like almond spice stuff. And then this one is the mint. I'm really interested in tasting this. I'm wondering if it's going to be like the Girl Scout cookie, at least a little bit. That would help you because I really do like that cookie. Another thing that she didn't have in the book and she added later was a vegan mayonnaise. Now you can use any brand of vegan mayonnaise that you have. At Whole Foods, they didn't have the human that everybody was showing on the Facebook group, but they had this. They had a couple of veganists, this product, and then they had this one, the roasted garlic. They had the plain one. They had other flavors, and then they also had other vegan mayo. I decided to get this one because I love garlic, and I thought it would be nice in on the tuna, and I was so right, you guys. This has a good taste. I can't even tell that it's vegan anything. This is how it looks inside. I just used 1 tablespoon, and that's all I need. I'm not type of person that needs to use a whole lot of condiments on my dishes. Another thing, I went to Food for Less and I got this, and this is the tuna, which is 50% less sodium, and that's what we were told to get the less sodium. I couldn't find it in the packet, so I just found it in those 2 cans. So I already had one of the tunas today, and I'll have this one tomorrow. Also, I was looking for the broccoli salt and I found it, but it was $2.99, and it was like a little small container, and I didn't want to spend that money, especially since I saw this coleslaw for 99 cents. I used about 1/3 of it, and tomorrow I will use another 1/3 of it for my tuna. my last tuna that I have there. I'm also going to buy some eggs. I use the cage-free eggs. That's my favorite, the brown ones. So I'm going to use that in the tuna. But so far, so good. I'm having another good day. I did notice yesterday after I talked to you guys in the video that my head was hurting a little bit more than slightly. And then also my sinuses around my nose was kind of hurting a little bit. It was nothing that I couldn't handle. I didn't have to use Tylenol or Advil, and that's something that I just didn't want to be bothered with. I was still full. I wasn't hungry. I did have a craving a little bit of, I think, just anything. It didn't even have to be sweets. I did have, I think, 4 of these little breath mints that you have, the ones that you could chew. I had 4 of those, and then the craving subsided. It's not the best, but I'm glad that I had that instead of other things. So I'm okay with that. What else? So far, so good. I'm still going along. And I'm still excited about this challenge, and I can't wait for day 4. It seems like the days are just flying by, so I'm really excited, and I encourage any of you who are thinking about this to do it, even for like maybe one day. But then I guess you wouldn't want to buy all these stuff that you have to buy. It is a lot, but I figured out some things way before I decided to do this. Like with the fruits that I bought them from Dollar Tree. All my fruits are from Dollar Tree except one bag, and that's a bag of strawberries. And that's just because when I went back to Dollar Tree, I forgot to get them, and then I was procrastinating, so I had to get them at Food for Less. Another thing I did, because I know that I was going to do the modified version, and I was going to eat vegetable, I went and got at Ralph's and Food for Less, other supermarkets as well. They have in my area vegetables like for $10. And it's like, you know, those little packets, and it's probably like maybe 3 servings of vegetables that you could have. So they had those there, and so I got a good deal on that. And I still have a lot of vegetables and stuff to go before I finish this smoothie, so I'm happy about that. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you guys too long. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now. And please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. It's so much wanted. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.